Hey everybody, I'm Helena and today I'm gonna bring to you this look that you can really wear on the daily for the fall. And as you can see, this is a really wearable look because I didn't want to go ahead and create dramatic looks that you just can't pull off, like when you're at home or at night, or I don't know, going to a casino to Las Vegas. I want to create looks that you want to go out and be able to go out in public and on the daylight and feeling comfortable with it. And I feel that this look is really fall friendly, if you will. And if you want to see how I achieved this look, please keep on watching. So as you can see, I already have applied the foundation and the concealer and all that jazz, and we're just gonna fast forward, and skip this process because it's just repetitive, time and again, time and again. Yes, I have these eye bags. They are nowhere to be hidden, if you know what I'm saying. I do my best concealing and color correcting and everything. And recently I just went to my eye doctor and I talked to him about this, and he told me it was just some edema and it was genetic, and I told him point blank, well, this is making me look way older than I am. And he told me that this wouldn't get fixed, with eye creams or all the cooling stuff from the drugstore or anything, that I just point blank needed surgery to fix this because it's genetic, that's what it is. So I asked for a price, how much would it cost? How much would it take to fix this? Because this is really inconvenient and I don't like it one single bit. And he went ahead and gave me a number that I cannot afford. If you are curious about how much he told me about 4,000 to 5,000 euros, and it was like, okay, see you in 20 years back when I have the savings. So I guess I'm gonna have to be dealing with this in the meantime, and I have started saving money towards this because this is really, this is not good even for my job or anything. So, well, let's just stop the rambling. And moving on, I will apply the Too Faced chocolate bar. Like, man, you cannot imagine how versatile this palette, the original one, is, and it's been here forever. But I find myself reaching for it often enough, and you can create really deep, beautiful looks, lighter looks, more natural, more dramatic, from day to night to all year round. And yeah, it's my go-to palette, and as you can see, I have made some quite deep indentations and some shadows. So today we're going to be using this one here, which is milk chocolate strawberry bonbon. It's this pink here that I figured I would never use, and then I found myself using it the most. A little bit of cherry cordial, which is this one here, and triple fudge, which is this one here. And without further ado, I'm just gonna go ahead and take a flat shader brush, and I'm just gonna take a little bit of this pinky shade called Strawberry Bonbon, and I will apply it all over my mobile eyelid. Once that we are done with Strawberry Bonbon, which is this pinky shade, we'll take a light brown shade. I'll take this one that's called Milk Chocolate, and I will apply it all over the crease and taking a little bit upwards up to the brow bone. Next up, I will take a small shader, flat shader brush, and I will go for this cherry cordial shade in here. And I will apply it on the outer third of my eyelid up till the crease and bring it a little bit inwards. Now it doesn't have to be perfect at all because this was just color placement. And now I will take this dome shaped brush, this fluffy brush, and I'm gonna go ahead and blend the cherry cordial inwards. Now this look that might look like it takes a lot of effort, I must admit that I came up with it just one fine day out of the blue. I just realized that I could pair the shadows together, and I really like the look. And once you get used to this way of applying the eyeshadow and this look, I have to say, once you get used to it, it's not going to take you long at all. So without further ado, I'm just going to go ahead and take an angled brush And I will take the shade called Triple Fudge, and I will dip my angle brush in here, and I will align the outer third of my upper and lower lash line. Next up, I'm just gonna go ahead and take a little bit of champagne truffle and apply it on the inner corner of my eye. And now again, I'll take this fluffy dome-shaped brush, and I will go ahead and take this off-white, almost yellowy shade in here called White Chocolate, and I will clean the edges, you know, the outer edges and below the brows, the brow bone. Next up, I will take this NYX eyebrow cake powder in the color brunette, and I will take the lighter color, and I will go ahead and take this Real Techniques brow brush, and I will apply this shadow, this brow powder, all over my eyebrows. To fix the eyebrows and set them in place, I will just use a clear gel mascara. Now that I have fixed my eyebrows because they were really bothering me, I'm just gonna go ahead and tie line my upper and lower waterline with a brown liner, brown kohl. This one is from Yves Rocher. Now I like brown eyeliner because it adds depth and definition, but it's not as harsh as black, so sometimes for day wear and whatever it's more convenient, so there's that. And now it would be the time to go ahead and curl our lashes. I'm not gonna go and curl mine because they already are curly naturally, but yeah, you should do that if you don't have curly lashes per se. And I'm just gonna go ahead and apply a layer of Clumdify, massage my lower lashes with it, and I'll be back. Once that is done, because it's always better to layer two mascaras, I don't know why, but the formulation works better, I'm just gonna go ahead and apply a coat of Lash Princess from Essence on my upper lashes, and I will continue applying a couple coats of L'Oreal Miss Manga, the Black Angel one, and I'll be back once I'm done with it. And I am more prone, as you can see, to makeup accidents when I am applying it on camera. This doesn't happen on the daily, but this is a frustration. I figured it might be because I applied from a long distance as opposed to daily basis where I would go really close to the mirror. And the mascara has transferred to my brow bone, and just to not smudge it all over and create a mess and having to start all over the eyeshadow, we're just gonna let it dry, and once it's dry it's gonna be really easy to pull it off with, you know, with a little bit of your nails or whatever, and move on. Next up, I'm gonna go ahead and define a little bit my features, just ever so slightly. I'm not gonna call it contour because I consider this is not contouring, so I'm just gonna go ahead and dip this round brush on the middle shade in here and apply it from the corner of my ear up till the corner of my eye. And once I have placed it all over the place, the bronzer and everything, I'm gonna blend it together. So once it's all blended in and whatnot, I'm just gonna go ahead and take this peachy shade and apply it below the bronze line, just in here, to add a little bit more of definition. But I take this shade because it's darker, still defines, but it's not gonna pop out, it's just gonna define, as I said. Next up, I'm just gonna go ahead and dip into the yellowy and pinky shade and apply it on the center of the forehead, down the bridge of the nose, a little bit Cupid's bow, and the chin. As for blush, today I'm going to be using NYX's Summer Peach. And yeah, you guessed it, I'm just going to take a blush brush and I'm just going to dip it in, tap off the excess, and apply it, if you smile, from the apple of your cheeks upwards and outwards up till the very edge of your eyebrow. You don't want to bring it all the way up to your hairline. As for the highlighter, today I'm going to be using Benefit High Beam, And since this, as all the liquid benefit products really sets in place real fast, we're just gonna go ahead and apply it on one side and blend it in, and then do the same on the other side. Otherwise it's gonna set in there and it's gonna look streaky and it's not gonna look good at all. So I'm just gonna go ahead and apply 3 dots, and I'll just blend it with my finger. As you can see, this applies a really beautiful natural sheen as opposed to not wearing it, but still it doesn't wear like you're wearing highlighter. It just looks like you have this natural glow, and I really love this. To set it all together and buff it in all together, all the shades and contouring, blush and anything, not that we need it, but I always like the buffing technique. We'll take this big fluffy brush, and today I'm gonna go ahead and use this powder from L'Oreal. This is the True Match. My color is Golden Sand, and I'm just gonna go ahead and buff it all over my face. And now, the star of the show. Today, for the lips, I'll be using Kat Von D Lolita, which is this beautiful chocolatey shade. And yeah, I will just go and apply it. No liner, not anything. I have a little bit of foundation on the lips, so I like to have my lips matte and dry beforehand, so just so this applies a little bit better. So here we go, here's the final look. As you can see, this is a really fall appropriate look, if you will, and with this lip shade and whatnot, it really calls for fall, you know, chocolatey warm tones like the leaves that they're falling with would be orange, would be more maroonish, more brownish. Today we're going with the more brownish shade. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Please make sure before you leave, if you haven't already, to click the subscribe button down below, and see you in the next one. Bye!